the 5-time World Wrestling Federation champion. He has fought long and hard. He has filibustered Gorilla Monsoon for this opportunity. The Hitman Bret Hart can make wrestling, WWF wrestling history here tonight with a victory over Psycho Sid. But that's easier said than done, although, King, I think you'd have to concur that this steel cage match favors the Hitman Bret Hart as far as the rules are concerned.
That's right, I don't like it, McMahon. You see, Bret the Hitman Hart doesn't actually have to pin Psycho Sid. All he's got to do is be the first man to escape this steel cage. Either he goes out through the steel door or he goes over the top of the cage. But the first man with both feet on the arena floor is going to be the champion.
Where is it? Here he comes.
He's probably a little scared to come out here.
I was beginning to worry that something had happened to Bret Hart. He's had a heck of a bad string of luck.
Well, some say it's a bad string of luck. Some people say other things. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, the Hitman Bret Hart ready for this opportunity. And again, as the King stated earlier on, this match favors the Hitman. All he has to do is get out of that ring, either through the door or over the top, and have his 2 feet land before Psycho Sid can get out. And we have ourselves a 5-time WWF champion.
And don't forget the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's here tonight, and he stated, by hook or by crook, Bret Hart was going to be the new champion.
How ironic is that? That the Hitman would actually have support from the man whom he will face at WrestleMania in the submission match. The Hitman finds support from Stone Cold Steve Austin tonight. Hopefully it's just moral support.
Don't bet on it.
And here he comes, the most intimidating WWF champion perhaps of all time. Here comes Psycho Sid. And what will Psycho Sid do to retain the title here tonight and then face The Undertaker for the championship in less than a week, JR?
Well, I think that what Sid has to do here is dance with what brought him, and that is the power bomb. Psycho Sid needs to hit the power bomb. He needs to hit it early. He may need to hit it often, and that would incapacitate Bret Hart and allow Psycho Sid to open the cage door and step out on the floor and win this matchup. On the other hand, Bret Hart has got to go for Sid's knees, work on his legs, and incapacitate Psycho Sid, neutralize Sid.
Yes, and paying respect to the WWF champion Sid. And Bret Hart with a smirk on his face. What does Bret Hart have up his sleeve here tonight?
Well, Bret Hart in Nashville, the night after the Final Four, had Psycho Sid beat, at least in my mind. He had him in a sharpshooter. Steve Austin nails Bret with a chair. Psycho Sid ends up winning the WWF title. Bret knows he can beat Sid, but Sid knows that he can beat Bret.
He's done it before.
He did it in December down in West Palm Beach at In Your House.
Never before. On a level, ladies and gentlemen, of Psycho Sid and Bret the Hitman Hart, have there been so many individuals and so much parity for the WWF Championship. And right away, the aggressor, the Hitman Bret Hart, hammering away to the midsection of Sid. Much like we saw Vader do to the British Bulldog to open up their match. Look at this. And how unusual is this? Again, in a match like this, ladies and gentlemen, there's no holds barred, so there's no telling what you're going to see from either individual.
Well, Bret Hart keeps you off balance. Bret Hart is a great strategist, maybe the best strategist I've ever seen. But Sid comes back again with this dimension that he brings and nobody else does, and that is overwhelming power and intimidation.
Look at this. And yes, watching every second of this, ladies and gentlemen, Stone Cold Steve Austin, who has an avid interest in this match and actually is into support for the man whom he will face at WrestleMania, the Hitman Bret Hart. Can that mayor ever go Sid?
It's amazing to think that Stone Cold Steve Austin would ever want to see Bret Hart win anything.
But look at this. And Bret wasting no time going right upstairs. Trying to get over, and Sid has an ankle, and I don't think the Hitman kicks him off. No.
Ow.
Oh.
Oh.
And now working to the midsection, Sid hammering into the hitman Bret Hart.
There's nothing fancy about Sid.
No.
He's not a technical purist. If that's what you're looking for, you're looking at the wrong place. He's 6'9", he's 313, he can't be intimidated, and he will get in your face and beat you up. That's what he does.
Uh-oh, watch out. Sid now.
He's holding him like a feather.
He could use him as a battering ram.
Oh! Yeah!
And again, that's what that steel cage is for. It'll settle the score once and for all.
Oh, not again.
Both individuals knowing full well what they are getting into.
Woo-hoo! Here comes the train. Hit the track. Oh!
Bret Hart is not a small man, but he looks that way in the arms of this monster that is, again, almost 7 feet tall. 6'9", 313.
Here goes. Wait a minute, Sid. Sid now. Was that enough to keep the hitman down on the canvas? Sid goes upstairs. Sid now. Uh-oh. And the hitman quickly back to his feet, grabs the ankle. Let's see what can happen here. Will Sid kick him off? No, hitman coming upstairs. They're right up there on the top, raking the face by Bret Hart. And a right hand. Stone Cold Steve Austin watching every second of this match. And I dare say somewhere in this arena, so too is The Undertaker.
Pound him down, Sid. Pound him down.
The Undertaker has waited so long and worked so hard to finally get an opportunity at winning the WWF Championship at WrestleMania, but his opportunity may be denied with a Bret Hart victory here tonight.
That's right, his opportunity could be buried.
Bret Hart had to rake the face of Psycho Sid to get a little separation there.
Whoa!
Right hand into the forehead. All right, hitman Bret Hart now ramming Psycho Sid to the buckle. Bret Hart with a headbutt down in the small of the back. The hitman Bret Hart, who feels as though he has been slighted as of late.
Look at this. There's an example of that size of Psycho Sid. Nearly 7 feet tall. He doesn't even have to.
Whoa!
He just barely reaches up, and he's got Bret the Hitman Hart right by the hair.
And the hitman was low. No, and Sid trying to go for the door there. And the hitman Bret Hart tripped him right down. Sid, again. Wait a minute. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin's coming down here. Oh no. Austin is closing the door to make sure that Sid can't get out. Austin has a door lock. Psycho Sid wants out. Austin won't let him. Look at this. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. The Steel Cage World Wrestling Federation title match. The hitman Bret Hart, the challenger. Psycho Sid, the champion. And Stone Cold Steve Austin on the outside. And as we went to break, Stone Cold absolutely prevented Psycho Sid from walking through that door and successfully retaining the WWF Championship. And that must anger The Undertaker. The Undertaker, we are told, is somewhere in this building watching this matchup. Sid now, here we go.
Power bomb time.
What you talked about, Ross, he's gonna do it.
Yes.
Yes!
And now Psycho Sid should be able to walk out the door or climb over the top, whatever he chooses, and retain the WWF title.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin can't believe it.
And Sid is going up.
Look at this. Wait a minute now. What is the deal here?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Stone Cold hammering Psycho Sid. Hammering him. Sid retaliating.
Yeah, Sid's got a hammer.
Oh, if he falls from there, it'll be curtains. Sid and Stone Cold hammering it out. And again, Stone Cold has no business being up there.
And again, the referee can't do anything about it. It's no disqualification.
Wait, now Stone Cold is actually in the cage.
And Stone Cold kicking the knees and trying to kick the legs out from underneath Sid. And finally, Bret Hart is back up on his feet. And now, look at this double team effort.
Can you believe what you're seeing, Bret Hart?
believe it.
Stone Cold are double teaming the WWF champion.
And finally, Stone Cold. Right there with Bret. Continue to double team and look at this. Unbelievable. Sid being pulled back into the ring.
Oh, look at this.
The Undertaker! The Undertaker!
The Undertaker, who has a vested interest in this matchup as well.
Whoa!
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hammered by The Undertaker.
Look, the Hitman's almost out.
The shot on the Hitman, trying to get the Hitman back in the ring. Oh my goodness. Again. Who knows what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? War is war, all right. But who knew this was going to happen?
There's two separate matches going on here. It's unreal. Look at him. Look at him.
The Undertaker coming to the aid of Psycho Sid after the double team effort. The Undertaker must do what he must do to prevent Sid from losing the title. Oh, down goes Austin.
Whoa. Oh, and maybe down goes Sid.
Oh no, and Hitman Bret Hart in.
Oh my God, what a superplex. That shook the rafters of the Stone Loud on the Dogger War Memorial.
Wait, look at this. Look at Stone Cold.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Steve Austin with a chair. The Undertaker coming down. Austin with a kick. Steve Austin.
Oh, God, a sickening thud of the steel chair on the cranium of the Undertaker.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin has wreaked havoc here.
And Psycho Sid's trying to make his way back up and retain the title. All hell was broken loose in Syracuse.
Austin warned everybody. He told you by hook or crook. Hey, look at this.
Wait a minute. Here we go. Bret Hart is going to win. Bret Hart coming through. The Hitman Bret Hart wins this. And no, the Undertaker just slammed the door shut on him. And Sid, can he drop it?
He's down.
The winner of the Steel
Psycho
Cage
Sid will go to WrestleMania and defend the title on pay-per-view this Sunday night against The Undertaker. And the Hitman Bret Hart will face the man who tried to help him win the championship here tonight. He'll face Stone Cold Steve Austin in the submission match.
And look at that. The Undertaker just slammed the door on the Hitman's chances of becoming the champion.
There's no doubt that Bret Hart had this match won.
What?
Bret Hart was a step away from stepping outside until The Undertaker slammed that steel door right in Bret's face.
Oh, wait just a minute. Psycho Sid was a second away from going over the top rope. Over the top of the cage, had it not been for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Exactly. Right.
Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, who's the man? You're the man right there. Psycho Sid, the World Wrestling Federation champion. He will defend the title against The Undertaker on pay-per-view this Sunday night.